What I truly want from you isn't easy to hear. It's raw, unapologetic, and might make your heart recoil. I want something from you that will shake the foundations of us. Truth so pure, it may feel like betrayal. The desire I hold for you is unfiltered, dangerous even, and it might push you away before you understand it. I want the parts of you that no one else dares to touch, and that might make you fear me. What I need from you is honest, deep, and untamed. It might make you wish I never asked. I crave your surrender, your truth, and your vulnerability. It's terrifying, even for me, and you might hate me for it. I want the rawest version of you, stripped of walls and masks, even if it makes our love feel impossible. The thing I desire most might seem selfish or cruel, but it comes from a place only you can reach. I need you to see me as I truly am, but the weight of my honesty might crush you. What I truly want from you isn't polite or gentle. It's fierce, consuming, and might leave scars. I desire a closeness that borders obsession, and I know it could terrify you if you understood. The truth of what I want might make you turn away, but it's the only path to being seen. I need you in ways that defy comfort, and that might make you resent me, even though I ache for you. What I ask of you isn't simple, it's profound, heavy, and might awaken fears you never knew you had. I want the parts of your soul you hide, even if revealing them makes you hate me for wanting more. My desire for you is boundless and reckless, and it might overwhelm you before it connects us. What I truly want isn't flattering or safe. It's wild, relentless, and might make you question everything about us. I crave a depth with you that scares me as much as it frightens you, and yet I can't let go. The longing I feel is uncontainable, and I know it could make you recoil from my intensity. I want the truth from you, even if it destroys the illusions you've built around us. What I desire is intimate and raw, and it might make you hate me for seeing you so fully. I want a love that terrifies us both, because anything less would be a lie. My heart wants you in ways that are unkind to comfort and easy peace, and it might make you hate me. I want a vulnerability from you that might feel like an invasion, but it's the only thing I need. The depth I seek in you isn't soft, it's jagged, it's real, and it might break us before it binds us. I desire honesty so sharp it cuts, and I know it might make you resent the truth I crave. I want your essence, your secrets, your shadows, everything that scares you, because I love it all. What I truly want from you might feel like a storm you can't control, but it's the storm that awakens us. I need your soul bare before me, even if the exposure makes your heart scream at my audacity. I desire a connection that defies comfort, a closeness that might frighten you, but it's the only thing real. I want the parts of you that no one else sees, and I know it might make you hate me for wanting them. My longing for you is raw, unfiltered, and might feel like an impossible weight you're not ready to carry. I want honesty that pierces, love that burns, and a truth that might scare us both into silence. What I ask from you isn't easy, it's deep, untamed, and might make you wish I never desired it. I want your complete truth, the parts you hide even from yourself, and I know it might make you recoil. The thing I truly want is intimate and dangerous, and I know it could make you fear me and our connection. I need you to feel me fully, even if my desires terrify you beyond words. I want a love unshackled by fear, raw and consuming, even if it makes you question everything. What I seek in you is intense, all-consuming, and might make you hate me for needing it so desperately. I desire your vulnerability, your hidden corners, your secrets, the parts that hurt you most, because they hurt me too. I want the kind of closeness that leaves us raw, exposed, and possibly broken, but alive. My longing for you is not polite. It's wild, unrelenting, and might make you hate the way I need you. I crave a truth from you so deep it shakes the ground beneath us, and I know it might hurt. What I truly want is dangerous because it demands everything, and it might terrify you into fleeing. I want the parts of you you fear showing me, and I know it might make you resent my hunger. My desire isn't gentle. It's relentless, consuming, and might make you fear the weight of my heart. I want honesty that cuts, love that consumes, and closeness that makes us both ache and fear at once. What I need from you might seem impossible, selfish, even cruel, but it's all I can breathe for. I crave a love that unsettles, awakens, and terrifies, because anything else would be a lie to both of us. I want to know you fully, the parts you hide and the parts you fear, even if it makes you hate me. What I want from you is deeper than promises. It's a surrender of the heart, and I know that kind of truth can burn. I need you in ways that might scare you, because my heart wants a version of you that you've never shown anyone. The truth is, I want you so completely that you might mistake my devotion for something dangerous. What I want might feel like too much, too honest, too raw. But it's the only thing that makes my heartbeat steady. I want a love so real it forces us to confront everything we fear about ourselves and each other. I need you to trust me with the parts of your soul you've buried, even if digging them out makes you hate me. What I want isn't your perfection. It's your pain, your truth, your unspoken fears, even if they terrify us both. I don't just want your love. I want your darkness, your chaos, your contradictions, the parts you're afraid to reveal. I want to know the version of you that comes out when you finally stop pretending everything is fine. What I truly want is the kind of closeness that strips us bare, leaving no room for lies or gentle illusions. I want you to let me in so deeply that your soul feels my footsteps where your fears once lived. The truth is, I want more from you than you've ever given anyone, and I know that might frighten you. I want the honesty that doesn't sound beautiful, the confessions that make your voice shake, the truth you avoid. What I want might feel unfair because it requires you to face the parts of yourself you've always run from. I want to hold the version of you that even you don't want to face, because that's the real you I adore. I want a love that forces us to confront our wounds, even if healing them hurts more than hiding them. What I want from you might feel suffocating, but it's only because I feel safest when I'm closest to your truth. I want your honesty even when it's uncomfortable, even when it shakes the ground beneath us both. The truth is, I want you in ways that challenge your comfort, your patterns, and your fears. What I want might feel like too much, but it's only because I see a future with you that feels impossible to ignore. I want to know the thoughts you silence, the emotions you bury, the desires you don't name. I want the version of you that wakes up at 3 a.m. questioning everything, because that's when you're real. What I want demands your vulnerability, your honesty, your courage, and I know that can feel like too much. I want a connection with you that goes beyond touch, something that rewrites the way we breathe. I want the truth of your heart, even if it contradicts everything you pretend to be. What I want might feel like I'm asking for too much, but I can't help craving the depth you hide. I want to be the person you trust with the parts of yourself you've never dared to show anyone. I want to understand the language of your silence, because your quiet screams louder than your words. What I want is a love that doesn't just hold you, it exposes you, frees you, terrifies you, and saves you. I want you to stop pretending you're strong all the time. I want your softness, your tears, your truth. I want a bond with you that scares both of us because it means something real is happening. What I truly want may shock you because it requires more than affection. It requires your soul. I want to know what you feel when you're not trying to impress anyone, including me. I want to meet the version of you that exists when the world falls quiet and you're finally honest. What I want might anger you because it asks you to give up the walls you've built for years. I want your confessions, even the ones you think will push me away, because those are the ones that draw me closer. I want a love with you that's brutally honest, unfiltered, and impossible to run from. What I want may feel demanding, but it's born from the depth of the feelings I can't silence. I want to be the person you break open for. Even if the truth spills out dangerously, I want to know what haunts you, what comforts you, what keeps you awake, what makes you believe. What I want might feel overwhelming, but it's only because you've awakened something wild inside me. I want to explore the corners of your heart you've abandoned, the ones aching for someone to see them. I want a connection so deep it rewrites the way we understand love, trust, and closeness. What I want demands courage from both of us, because this kind of honesty is not for the faint-hearted. I want to touch the places in your soul where your past still trembles. I want the pieces of you that don't shine, because even in the dark, I find you beautiful. What I want might feel unsettling, because it requires you to stop hiding behind who you think you should be. I want to know how you love when you're not afraid of losing anything. I want the version of you that finally stops running. From your pain, from your truth, and from me.